Guys, if you want to grab one, you can go get one now and then we'll get started in a little bit.
Happy New Year.
That was good. I was like, hey, I'm not, that worked out quite well. They're I know.
I wanted to say hey to you. Oh, be right back. I know, and she told me. I was like, yeah, getting through the. Yeah. Anyway, she's like, I met with her last week. She's like, Hamlin. I'm like, her and like, you're a good company, girl. Like, you know, so I just thought that was awesome.
I know, funny real estate story.
I
got you. To make sure. Somebody faster comes. Yeah. The whole north. There was a guy on my team, I kind of figured out what we're gonna recruit him back. Sean Bailey. Okay. He's out of real estate. We get him back, he would just come back just to do that job. Okay. And he was so good. Right. This dude that was on my team, he was like, kind of side. And so we sent through a major thing, we need a post to bring the pastor.
Yeah.
Sean Bailey. No. He Stats.
They did teach us.
That's good. Talk to somebody, takes out calls. So we'll talk about it. Just in short, calls will come in, I'll field them and I would want to grow my team, grow my downline. And also like, we'll talk.
I talked to
Really exciting.
Yeah. So they eventually yesterday do both of them have a team.
Yeah, absolutely.
The one is Sherry. And
Yeah. I see you. You okay? See you too. Okay.
but okay.
Like I say, even if they don't, like, team, I'm gonna help you pretty, you know. Even if like, say, it's not just- All right, yeah, but I'm meeting with Grace. Did you sign
I'm checking out that brokerage. Move you over here, like, they're kind of all day.
Thursday. She asked me about that as well.
I'm like, girl, today.
I have a whole list of, the property right now. Yes.
You're not gonna tell her to make them tell it. She got the opportunity that I'm excited about. Like, now I wanted to make them.
Tell Grace, I'll call her. Very good.
Hi. Definitely, I'm David. Bella, it's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Yes, I have to be late. Okay, I got way back with Melissa. She's really
You should have a word.
She'll have her 12:30.
Okay.
Melissa's in the, yes, I've already said hi to her. They're so excited to have her. And it was funny, they're flown, I think like maybe 6 hours after dinner to meet her. I was like, oh, there's a couple of us. And I was like, funny, but the artist. Well, I'm glad you did, and you know her because you train her. She's like the top trainer at Lifetime Alpharetta. You gotta like me, because I was like, we're like there.
Like our lifetime members.
I'm sitting on the slab, and, you know, trailer. We had the white, I'm here since they cut the ribbon, and yeah, I watched the. So, and then I remember for,
Obviously, you're very good.
I hear of my client, and I
Accountability, that's so good. Yeah,
nice, but I'm also.
He's my trainer, so I don't know if he can hold me that accountable.
I can't. It's so.
I get mad at him.
What? It's interesting because I feel like in Woodstock, like trainers come and go. Like I'll see someone for a while. Why is it?
Well, then.
You're not the same.
You know,
Yeah.
so I was very lucky that when I went in.
Yeah.
I like to accept the glory. 71 before.
I have a lot to learn from her.
I get
That's amazing.
Right?
Yes. Yeah, for 11.
Okay, but you all work monthly or like a long time, you shouldn't really have a meeting.
See that I help her when she can't show something.
But you do your own independent.
I just heard her.
Your music.
Trust me, but she, you know, that says a lot because I don't think she would trust one.
Oh, sorry, Raven. We're holding up here.
Yeah, that's special. Yeah.
That was their statement. I got more space there.
All right, welcome. Excited today? Woo! Just a couple more minutes and then we're gonna get started. So if anybody wants to grab food or coffee or anything, you can grab some now.
Raven's gonna break dance for us in a little. Just kidding. Oh, nice.
After the Let's get started. All right, now we're gonna get started here. Welcome to.
Yeah.
I'm sure you recognize these faces from last week. We're gonna hear a little bit more from them later in the presentation, but thank you guys for coming out today. We're so excited to hear about their vision for Roswell this year and basically what is going to be going on and their plans for this market center. All right, guys, we're gonna get started. And everybody, you kind of had a welcome this morning, so we're gonna kind of dive right in here. If anybody would like to share a gratitude they have for today? Who has a gratitude? Who had a win this week? Who had something great happen to them this week with their business or personal life? Yeah, Debbie.
I had a wonderful time away, and while I was away, Toronto helped me. And Haley helped me, and Betty Warner.
So we might need to have some more for that.
And I went under contract.
Yeah.
All right, anybody else have a gratitude for today? Anybody else? I am grateful that you guys are all here and that we have an amazing turnout today. And no other gratitude?
Yeah.
Hang on, I just need to, there's, in our midst, there was a big announcement made this week by Adam Sobel.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we're expecting,
Yeah.
Amazing. I tried to congratulate you at Russell Area Park, but I was out of breath.
He was running.
I was running. I said, Adam, so happy for you.
Yeah.
I have a guest with me
Okay.
Jenny Murphy.
Okay.
I was getting-
And then I don't wanna put you on the spot too much, but we have a new agent in the back, Melissa, she's like our newest agent here. Stephanie sent her to me and then Sarah Sloan, she knows Stephanie, Sarah Sloan and Wendy Hamlin, so it was like, I was like, oh my gosh, you're in good company, so we're excited to have her.
All right, does anybody else have gratitude before we move forward? All righty, we want to celebrate you all this month. I know we kind of gotten away from this, but we're bringing it back. We want to celebrate your wins for you, so we have our top 20 for Roswell for January. We're gonna do it the old school way. We'll do one clap for everyone at the end, right? We have Rebecca Nelaconte, Jill Maxon, Joel Fulgham, Peggy Connors, and Joanne and Tom Curtin. We have Jenny Marine, John Serrano, Ashley Goodrich, Neha Chuan, and Adam Sobel. I was making that baby money already. We have Lauren Evans, Fiona Jane Wheeler, Roxy and Michael Hernandez, Carrie Veal, and Sherry Sautner. And then we have Sarah Sloan, Tammy Kriske, woo! Brett Tilehaver, Dee Mathewson, and Renee Bissell. All right, we also have some cappers this month. We have Lauren Evans, Oscar, Debbie Mortimer, woohoo, Debbie! Sarah Sloan, Jenny Vereen, Fiona Jane Wheeler, Molly McKee, and Adam Sobel. And we're gonna have, did you guys all enjoy lunch today? Yes. Well, we're gonna call up Michael and Gray. It looks like they're coming. Hello, who provided lunch for everyone today. How are you all?
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, thank you, sir. All right. So again, we are with McMichael and Gray. I am Jackie Reeves, your agent service representative, and this is.
Emma Bray, everyone.
It was a meeting, my friend. So, first of all, hope you all are enjoying lunch. Hope you're eating, feeling those yummy yummies in those tummies, all right? So, I want to tell you about some upcoming events that we have. First, who's in that dedicated to this office, Raven, Roswell page, Facebook page? How many people are there?
Oh,
Y'all say all of y'all, but y'all not all responding in that page.
I know.
I'm going to challenge you all, start responding. Again, you never know when we're up here, what you may get, okay? We're just gonna let y'all know, we're gonna start putting some giveaways and things out there, okay? So make sure you pay attention. All right, you got me, Tom?
No.
All right, so coming up, we have death, divorce, and dementia. All right, that's gonna be March the 11th. You all, I put these flyers on our door back here to the left. Uh-oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you choke. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you choke. She's like, oh my God. Yeah, March the 11th. From 1 to 2 p.m. You all register, sign up. We want to see you there, okay? It's going to be taught by our amazing attorney, Katie Keepus. Come, you all. It's a class you do not want to miss. As a matter of fact, we have some other places. They're like, can you all teach it again? So might bring them in here, let them see it and, come hang out with y'all. How does that sound? Sounds good? All right. And then who's all going to family reunion on next week? Who's all going? All right. So McMichael and Gray will be hosting a happy hour Tuesday, February the 18th from 11:15 in Vegas time, not yours, sorry. 11:15 to 2:45. It's going to be at that's the Vision Speech Party. Sorry, wrong one. It's going to be in the Mendeley. Y'all know where this is? Y'all know where all the stuff? So come next week to our happy hour, okay? We like to treat you all right now, okay? So do y'all have any questions? Do y'all know our email address? So your dedicated email address for McMichael and Gray. Who knows it? I put it in a song. Sing it for me. Keith, sing it for me. Come on now. Robin, sing it for me.
KWRC@MMG.
No, it's KWRC@MMG.law. Okay? Don't forget it. Get it. Any words?
No.
Oh, all right.
None.
Guys for the Renee Rodriguez.
Oh,
yes,
That's
that
like
was
that,
That was great.
Absolutely mind-blowing. Thank you so much for putting that.
What was your
together.
aha?
So many.
So many?
Like my brain exploded and I couldn't really think afterwards.
I know.
So much information. It was wonderful. Thank you for doing that. Thank you.
All right. Yes.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
that mastermind, honestly, guys, if you're missing out on the, like, they put it for free. Normally you pay so much to see these people.
Mhm.
But this last one, it was like, was it like 2 hours, 2.5 hours?
Yes.
And it just went by so fast. And then you saw somebody blossom there that was like shy about what they were talking about. And then like all of a sudden, she's just like speaking to everyone and
So
and then
whole other
talking. So it
person,
was,
right?
it was such a great mastermind.
And let me tell you all this about Renee. If you go on his website, it's open information. He usually charges $6,000 per person to attend that class. You all got that information for free, right? So McMichael and Gray, y'all, when we're having these sessions, you all, we're having these masterminds, come you all. Because our company does definitely want to pay into, you know, you all's growth and your next steps in life. Yes, sir, Tom.
They were saying something about that, I think it was Michael and Gray that bought the whole Atlanta or Georgia leads. And they said they give them out for free. So who do we ask about those?
Marketing@mmg.law. Don't send that message to me. All right, yes, ma'am. Sorry about that.
Lynn, did anyone record? Because I wasn't able to.
It was, we couldn't record. Like I said, he charges $6,000, so yeah, he wasn't letting us record.
No.
He told us first thing, put those phones up.
Right.
Yeah, so sorry about that, but we're gonna bring them back, because we know, yeah, we're gonna definitely bring them back. I promise you that. But Raymond's gonna kick us off this stage up here. So, look, you all take care. Thank you all so much, okay?
Thanks, everyone.
Onward Home Mortgage?
Good morning, Roswell. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Tammy Mills with your Onward Home Mortgage team, and we put a little love on your desk.
Thank you.
Just a little pre-Valentine's. So just a quick rate recap. As we know, we've dropped rates the last 3 weeks. We're back in the December, kind of mid-December area. 0.875, we're quoting 6.5 for folks as well. So keep that in mind. But I wanted to remind you guys, if you've got a borrower who's rate sensitive or payment sensitive, are you guys reminding them about the temporary 2-1 buy down option? You guys familiar with it? Okay, this is your standard 30-year fixed rate mortgage. They lock in a rate today of 6.75. The first year would be at 4.75, the second year at 5.75, and then it converts to your 6.75. But if you've got somebody who maybe's got a car payment that's kind of holding them back and they're gonna pay it off in the next 2 years, this is a great option. We're having a lot of success with this and we're getting the buyer to fund it. So if you've got people on the fence, now's the time. If you've got a motivated seller, we can look at buying down their rate to help them get over these next couple of years. We're gonna probably be in the mid-6s, to be honest with you guys, throughout the end of the year, and we might see some high 5s in 2026. That might be the reality. But we're settled in. People are coming off the fence. We're busier than we've been, so.
Does the 2-1 still have to come from the seller?
It has to be either paid by the buyer or the seller. It can't be split. So it's usually about, depending on the loan amount, about 2.25% is kind of the breakdown there. But it's been good, depending on that size loan amount and a 300,000, that could be a swing of $400 to $450 a month in payment. So it's making a big difference. So just wanted to make sure it's not an adjustable rate mortgage, no prepayment penalty. If they land up refinancing within those first 2 years, they don't lose that money. It's not like you're buying down the points up front. That gets held in their escrow account and it gets deducted from their payoff. So it's huge. So we're having those consultations with them. But any questions for me, you guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Marquita told me about a lender who has a product. I'm wondering if you have something similar.
Talk to me. What?
No taxes, no dot with income investment properties.
Oh, that's our debt service ratio low. That's for investments. You can be a first-time investor. It depends. If they're first-time investors, they're gonna probably be looking at needing 20. But if they're seasoned, we might go as low as 15. So chat with me. I can send you the details on that. Yeah, as you guys know, we have the non-QM products, the bank statement program. These are our in-house products. A lot of lenders broker those, so our rates are gonna be a little bit better. Bank statement program, 1099 program, your investment program, and then also if they have maybe a bankruptcy or foreclosure and they don't fit within the traditional FHA guidelines, I can do that as well. All right, thank you guys, thank you.
All right, guys, I saw Kelly Lucinda in the house. Kelly?
Good morning, everybody.
And she always comes with a bottle of wine.
Yes. I'm Kelly LaKenda with 210 Home Buyers Warranty, your home warranty partner and resource. So for a raise of hands, who wants to set themselves apart from other agents in the market? Everyone's hand should be up. Okay, my next question. Who wants more listings? I have a solution for you. So with 210 Home Buyers Warranty, we do have complimentary listing coverage where it is free for your sellers. We are trying to help you set you apart from others in the market by going out to your listing appointments, basically stating if you list with me, you get complimentary listing coverage through 210 Home Buyers Warranty, where they do cover all the major systems and appliances inside the home. The cool thing is your sellers is not obligated to pay for the home warranty. Even if we have it signed up and if 210 goes out there, if we pay claims, if we did minor repairs or even a replacement, say we paid out $1,500. If they decide they do not want to pay for the warranty, nothing is due. All that we ask is that you market it with the home, basically stating warranty is available, and to present it to all parties at closing. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Buyer, we've had complimentary listing coverage through 210. We've already created history on the home. And this is something that you can purchase for yourselves if you want to be protected from that unexpected, because unexpected could be very, very expensive. So again, we don't know how long the home's going to be on the market for, right? Couple of days, weeks, months, even up to a year. And so again, all we ask is that they present. So it's a great marketing tool to use. We also have sign writers that are available for you guys, just to state that this is your marketing, stating that there is a warranty that is available. So for the bottle of wine, the first hand that goes up after I ask the question, how much is it to add the $50? Oh, gosh. Okay. My second question, does anyone know when National Home Warranty Day is? 210? A coincidence? Yeah. Thank you guys. If you guys need anything,
When you said it's not obligated, even if like it's closed on it, they're no longer obligated, just as long as you mark it. Wow, when did that change?
it's always been like that. Yeah.
Good for a year.
Thank you. It's 180 days, but it can be renewed for another 180 days.
Okay.
But y'all, I will be here after team meeting. I'll answer all of your questions.
Thank you.
I'm seasoned, but I don't know this answer. So my inspection report comes back, I have the warranty in place. How can I utilize your service?
So again, with 210 Home Buyers Warranty or with any warranty company, we do not care how old the systems or appliances are. We just require that they are in place and in good, safe working order prior to that warranty start date. So if there was a failure during that listing timeframe, they are eligible for coverage. But the good thing about us is if you have stuff that popped up on the home inspection report, like electrical, plumbing, stuff that could just happen, go ahead and have them request service. We have a service fee guarantee. They do have to pay $100 service fee, but if it was a pre-existing issue, and if it wasn't something that was eligible, we will give that service fee back because we believe it's the right thing to do. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. All right, I didn't see Tammy Dale in the house, but you all know that you get a referral fee, when you help your client sign up for Georgia Natural Gas, and they actually get a break on their bill as well. So make sure you check out that program for your clients there. And do we have Chandler in the house? Yes, we do.
Tiny legs gotta hurt. So have you guys ever wanted to make like more of a impact with your marketing? Like, you know, just something that's like a one-time buy that just keeps marketing you all the time. I would love a solution like that as well. Guys, they're so easy, they're so great. We come in two sizes, the very popular 12 by 18 for 32, or I don't have a bigger one, but I like to tell people, take this, times it by 2 for an 18 by 24, and you get $48 for those. These are fantastic, because how many of you guys have ever been sitting at a red light on your commute, and you're like, guys, this light's never gonna change, is it? I'm just stuck here for the next 10 minutes of my commute. what can I read? Like, I've read the BP, I know the gas station, like numbers by heart now, okay, like who has a car magnet? Yeah, and then all of a sudden someone's calling you being like, oh my God, I saw you at the red light, and I actually did need to listen at home, and I've been meaning to ask you forever, so again, don't forget your car magnets, again, they're a great buy. Speaking of magnets, keep in mind, we also do Brave schedules, so come and talk to me about that. So hopefully also everyone knows what February the 14th is, right?
My wife's birthday.
Oh my goodness. Tell you, February 13th, so one day before. So if not, you might need to talk to your spouse, or you might be in trouble. Who knows what's February the 19th? You guys, thank you. I was about to be wounded by you guys. We are doing Design with Diane. Not to be mistaken, my name is still Chandler. It's never been Diane. But with Canva 201. So if you are unable to make the one-on-one course, or you felt like you already kind of knew the basics of Canva, we're doing our intermediate course. And we listened to those of you who attended the class. And so took your feedback. So it will be stuff about print. It'll be social medias. How can we link to certain social media accounts to make your life easier? So that is February the 19th from 1 to 2. I hope to see you guys all there.
Here, I want to add a pro tip about these magnets. Take them off your car when your teenagers drive them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go text you and be like, just saw your kid speeding down the street, so take off your car if the kids borrow it.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you guys,
Yeah.
100%.
wonderful. And if you guys are thinking about them, now's a good time to talk to me because fun fact, not all car doors are magnets. And so at Diane Endeavors, we highly recommend you try out your door first before you buy a set. So let me know.
What time is it down the 19th?
It is 1 to 2.
And in this office, right?
It is in this office. There is no Zoom. So again, my philosophy with anything design is you have to have your hands on, you have to have your instructor. We will actually be taught by me and also our other graphic designer on the team, Logan. And so we recommend come in, bring your computers, bring your projects, let's get working and have you guys feeling more efficient at Canva. Thank you.
Love a Chandler day, don't you guys? Just stuff the team meeting a little bit, gets the energy going. And then so coming out. All righty here. I don't see Markia here today, but you know that we have, oh, Markia is back there. Markia, if you wanted to talk about TCS management.
Yes, we are constantly growing, taking on 4 units this week. So if you all want any services, please let me know. And the management fee is anywhere between 4 and 8% for your clients. And you also get a referral fee, your clients go back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Markia. And Markia will be going around to all the different market centers talking about TCS, so you'll see a little bit more about that and how it can service your clients. All right, do I have my Roswell Cares Committee here today? Come on up.
I would like to also invite Kanani and Lydia. So KW Cares is an organization that is worldwide and also local. We, Kanani Briggs, Lydia Fauci, and me, Mayra Albriton, we are the people that are organizing KW Cares this year as part of the ALC. So we are the newest members of the ALC. We're super excited to be part of this super important organization because what it does for the people that are not familiar with it, we take care of our own. If there's an emergency, a death, an illness, we, as an organization, we help financially these families and these people. We have a little bit of a mission. Our mission is, do you want to read it? Me? Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can read that. Our mission is to foster a culture of support, kindness, and service, both to one another and to our community. By serving each other and giving back, we strengthen our industry, our relationships, and the communities where we live and serve.
So the way you can be part of this, the only way we are able to help each other is by contributing. And this year, it's $25 for 2025. So is there anybody right now that is, every time you close a deal, you can just be contribute $25, or last year was $24.
Yeah.
Into in your closing contributions. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
So yeah, who does it?
Yeah.
We can, we have a gift for you. So for the people that just keep your hands up. I hope we have enough. So, and then for those of you who have not done it, we have a list.
Yep, it's going around.
It's going around, and you can just put your name and email address, and then leave. What she will do is add you to the list, and then your contribution will come out automatically. Any questions?
A question. So I was signed up for it last year. Does it go into this year, or do I have to sign up again for 2025?
Just put your name on it, and we'll just ask Lee. It should go automatically. Correct, yeah, correct. So it should be okay. Thank you. Yes.
I love KW Cares. I was actually a recipient of KW Cares in 2020. The happy, vivacious woman that you see today was not that person in 2020. And I self-paid for the treatment that I needed for myself. And it was great when I came back, because I was like, that was a lot of money that I shelled out. And it was really beautiful at the time that I wrote in. And you have to become open, honest, and vulnerable to a great degree. But I knew then, I think the love of this office and the people that are here, and it really is here for us. It's not people that we don't know, it is for us. So I'm very thankful for it, and appreciating people contribute, so.
And it's easy.
Mhm.
It's so easy, and it's just $25. And if we all participate in it, it just really makes a difference.
Mhm.
And there's a lot of people that are going through a lot, and they just don't say it.
Mhm.
So you don't have to disclose it to everybody, but just talk to Raven, talk to Lee, and we'll take it from there. So thank you so much for.
It's tax deductible too. So-
And it's, oh, yes, at the end of the year, will you receive, exactly, of the contribution you have done. So thank you so much in advance. I hope that every single person of this office is part of it. That's it. One more thing, so Kenani will talk about what, again, at the ALC, we have, I can talk now. KW Cares has some events throughout the year, and we came up with 4 really cool events for 2025.
Yeah, so real quickly, in March, we're gonna work with Kathy Vitale and do our homeless support of the homeless. So there were blanket baskets made last year. Since we're gonna do it in the spring, we'll change up what's in it. So there'll be more coming out for that. We'll have our annual Red Day event, May 9th, May 8th.
May 9th, the 8th.
It's usually that Thursday.
It's a Thursday.
Yeah.
So more will be coming out for that. That's when everyone across the country, the world, anyone in KW comes out to serve their communities. So we will have some events for everyone to participate in. And then in August, we're gonna bring back the very popular massages and mimosas events.
Because self-care is super important.
Yes, and then in the fall, we always support the first responders for Thanksgiving. Melody does an amazing coat drive, so we will be supporting those events there. That's it.
Thank you, guys. And everybody, all these ALC committees here are, they're servant leadership. They're here to serve you guys. They have a lot of experience in the business, and they need help running some of these committees. So if you are interested in joining any one of these committees, reach out to them. They're on the back of your training calendar. I'm sure they would love for you to get involved with them.
Thank you. We forgot to mention that. Yes, we already have some volunteers. that have reached out, and we will be making some phone calls to those that have participated before, so that if you want to keep working with us, since you have experience, right? It'll be really, really helpful. So thank you.
Our committee has no people, so please join us. And with their committee of fun, and nobody wants to have fun apparently. Join us so we can plan things.
Let's plan fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's plan fun.
Might be a fun.
So go to a culture committee,
Okay, perfect, we got.
All right. All right, guys. You guys have Imran Ahmad for your coaching needs. You can give him a call and he'll be with you one-on-one to boost your coaching with the office. And then we have our featured events. Obviously, we have our Mastering the Market. That is a lot of M's. Mastering the Market, Mastermind. We're gonna just start calling that M squared, right? You guys can come out on those calls. That's your daily dose of the market stats and trends. You have your GLG peers on there. They go over live objections, live phone calls with leads. So I highly recommend going on those calls. Come with your coffee, come on your PJs, right? Whatever you're wearing, just get on those calls and find out what's going on with the stats, right? We have the save the date. Did you guys get this in your email? I'm excited about it. We want to celebrate you guys some more with our annual award ceremony. The Evite will be coming up soon, but we want to make sure that you guys save the date for the 26th. And the time will go out with the Evite. And then I'm gonna call the DEI committee up here, Mark. Woo-hoo! Talk about what we're doing for Roswell Roots and Black History.
Fun fact, I don't know if people know this, but one of the ALC groups is the DEI. And our whole goal is to make sure that we create opportunities for everybody to succeed. And I say this as a precursor, it's a very non-political group. That word, it tends to get tossed around right now, but we're looking for people who want to help celebrate the wide variety of cultures and religious and ethnic groups that we have. But I would say this, I think our office is the most, if not one of the most diverse offices in all of Keller Williams. You have people from all walks of life, and I think it's wonderful. It creates a really fun environment. So we have a couple of events to highlight. I'll let you talk.
Yeah, we have a table in the back that pretty much talks about different organizations right here in Roswell that has participated with us and supports us. There's Roswell Roots Historical Society, and what they do, they have collectively got a lot of information about how Roswell started and how Blacks contribute to the origin of Roswell and how it all works and all the things that they tie into. They have a calendar also that has all kinds of crazy events throughout the month of February that supports that culture and those kind of things. We have been busy too, creating a lot of opportunities to bring you different things of different cultures. At the end of, well, at least once a month, we're gonna have some type of ethnicity food supported item that's gonna be on the food that we have here for Tuesday morning, Tuesday meetings anyway, so we'll contribute that way. The other thing is we're gonna add this year, which should be very, very new, and should be very good for us, is we're gonna do a podcast. And the podcast is gonna be about what is stopping certain ethnicities from buying homes. We're gonna start talking to folks and asking them, what's stopping you from buying homes? Are you afraid of citizenship or what's going on? And so the idea is to dig down deep to find out what's stopping them from buying homes. Is there fear? How do you fix some of those financial fears? How do you connect and get people on the table to get these things done? So, and we're looking for folks. So if you'd like to join us there, we'd love to have you. And give us a call and contact us, any of us up here. And that lady right there, she's being on low right now. But anyway, she's part of it.
I think all.
Okay, but she's gonna lead us off for our first podcast, so that should be exciting. And that's all I have.
Anything? All right, I think that's it for now. So our meetings will be at 10 o'clock before the first Tuesday of each month. We'll meet before team meeting so that it's not creating too much of trouble if you'd like to participate. But this month we're celebrating Black History, and there's a tabletop display out back behind the wall there. And each month we'll be moving through different cultural and ethnic groups. So we may call on you to help us with that. It's we want to get good participation.
And if anybody's interested in the growth committee, we are meeting first Tuesday of the month at 12:30 right in San Diego.
Thank you, guys.
I got something too for the Roswell and Rocks Committee. We need folks to join us, as we've kind of already stated. So we handle all the Roswell and Rock stuff. So we would definitely like to fund folks to come out and support us when we have our events, and also people to join our team. So you've been best.
Yes.
Exactly.
And you'll all get a list of these great events going on in Roswell to recognize Black History Month in your slides when you get them sent out with the recap. You can kind of go through and come to the events that you want to attend. And I believe we're ready for Mr. Nate and Miss JC. Come on up. I'll tell you guys, when I first talked to Nate and JC about this team meeting this week, I was super excited to hear about their vision for Roswell myself. So I hope that you guys will be too, and just be open and listen, because they have some great things coming our way. Thank you.
Can we give a massive shout out to Ray?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ray.
Yeah.
You're amazing. And
Incredible, yes.
oh, I can click. Oh, awesome. That's awesome.
So what she does now.
So good. Man, how special is Roswell? It's like, I'm just over here experiencing the community you guys have already built, and it's just exceptional. And, you know, JC and I are just so grateful. I'm gonna try not to get emotional. I didn't get emotional last week. I might get emotional this week. Every time I look at you, but anyhow, I'm a marketing guy, right? And I was playing around with some stuff last night, and we're not changing our name, not yet anyways. I built this last night, and I felt like it was a representation of, like, you guys are essentially the heartbeat of what this market center is. And JC and I's role is to help protect that, right? And to grow from within it in an authentic way. And we'll dive in here in a little bit to our vision and kind of mission and values of where we're going. But one thing's for sure, there is no other market center like this. And we're just so thrilled and honored to be here. And I think also it's important just to acknowledge there's been a lot of change here over the last couple of weeks. And we just thank you guys all for bearing with us and for your support over the last couple of weeks. JC, is there anything you want to add to that there?
No, I think you pretty much said it. Yeah, I mean, we're just grateful to be here, to be a part of this, and we're excited to get going.
Yeah. So I click the button on the right. Is that what? There we go. Awesome. Okay, so I think it's important for us to have a shared vision together. We want to be the real estate company of choice for agents and their customers. A business or a market center without a vision is like a ship without a compass, right? Vision gives us a sense of purpose and a clear path forward. It's a mental image of what the organization aspires to be, a guiding force that shapes our decisions and our actions. And when we share a compelling vision, we have a sense of direction. Vision turns into daily tasks, into steps toward a bigger future, energizing all of us that our contributions matter. It's not just about setting goals, but about rallying everyone around a purpose that feels meaningful and achievable. Our mission, we're a place of stunning excellence that attracts, welcomes, and develops real estate leaders with world-class value. And why do we do that? To build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, and lives worth living. this would be kind of our guiding star, right? To navigate challenges and to help us stay on track. One of the things I love about Keller Williams in general is it's all about the agent. And you guys are entrepreneurs and you get to build the businesses you want and ultimately create the lives you want. And this market center is full of people living that out. And we want to continue that. So you were talking about this earlier in the office. Do you want to add anything to
Yeah,
that?
I mean, I think that's something that's unique about KW is that it really is all about what your goals, desires, wants, needs are for your business and then ultimately your life. And I think, you know, if we can just remember that and lean into that and help you accomplish whatever it is that is your goal, like that's always the direction we want to be headed. That's one reason why we love KW. Nobody's putting you in any sort of box. It's like you can do things how you want to do it and head towards the direction.
That's so great. Our strategy is to create an irresistible culture that retains and attracts top tier talent. And we want to provide unparalleled value to our agents and their teams. And here's the thing, we have a lot of ideas of tactics that we want to implement. But what you guys will see over the next few months, you're going to hear from us a lot. Because one thing I know for sure, this place is already really special. And we're not here to change that. We're here to pour gas on the fire, right? So the things you guys are already doing that you've bought into, I mean, the DEI committee, KW Cares, and just everything we just experienced in here, it's amazing. And JC and I feel so fortunate already to be a part of it. And we want to pour gas on that. One thing I wanted to say here, like when you show up to the market center, whether it be a meeting, a training, we want it to be of great value to you. I heard a Canva training is coming here. Creating content is hard, right? Canva is an amazing tool, right? To help make it easy. You know, you guys are running businesses. You don't want to spend a ton of time creating content. So to learn tools that can make that easy, that is a very valuable training that I will be attending.
Yeah, that's a big one for me because I've been in like the busy agent shoes and it's like, I want to know if I'm showing up that there's a lot of value in that time because your time is so valuable. So we want to just make sure that that time is like, if you're going to take the time to come here, you're really getting a lot of value out of it. And then just to further like the Canvas stuff, and this is like a whole nother discussion, but that becomes such a big stress for so many agents, the design and like, oh my gosh, now I gotta create 3 posts and I've gotta like do all this stuff and send it out to all these people. We are working on a way to try to figure out how to make that a simpler process where we can like help it become more of like a streamlined thing that you can tap into maybe through Google Drive or something to help you with that, if that's something you want to do. But again, like just trying to create those systems that will help you, because I keep hearing this over and over, is that like, oh, it's all the like admin stuff. Like, I just want to get to my clients, but it's like, you've got a million things to create in the meantime. So anyway, that's another discussion, but that's just like one of the ideas floating around out there.
You just gave me a thought. Does anybody use Chat GPT for creating content?
Yeah.
Good. I think we should potentially have a mastermind in here about how to use chat
Yeah.
to like build out your content calendar. Cause it's like, you know, when you, especially at the start of the year, when you're starting your 36 touch plans, chat is so helpful. You can export it in a table format and it will literally plan your calendar for you.
Yeah.
So just something to think about maybe.
Yeah.
Go ahead, did you?
I just lost my train of thought, but yes, I mean, I think anything, oh, I know what it is. Social media, we were talking about this, it's added another job to your job. Like it's a whole, like it is a entire like job within a job. And there's strategy behind it. There's people doing it at a really high level. I mean, it's not something you can just sit down and like put no thought into. So it's just adding a whole nother level. So we're just gonna try to think through that and I know, and I'm totally getting ahead. So maybe this is what I do.
That's okay.
Well, I was thinking about social media, like even from the market center, like the forward facing social media needs to be in my opinion, different. Like that needs to be elevating y'all so that you're not, like, if you are doing the work at all, like we can, like get it out there. Which Raven's already started to do like a great job with that, but like our public facing social media, in our opinion, needs to be look very different. Like it needs to be highlighting the awesome listings that y'all are working so hard to get. It needs to be like highlighting all the work you're doing out there. You know, whatever you're putting out on social media, and then just however we can help sort of, because it's just another, and agents can kind of work together on that too, but it's just another way to get your stuff out there. So anyway.
So JC, I did
Yeah.
see today, I think it was this morning,
Yeah.
and you had posted another agent's listing.
Yes.
And that was so cool to
Yes.
see that when you're actually marketing other things for people within the market center, it's not bring you a buyer. It may be beneficial to you as well. And I know that's not why you did it.
Yeah.
But it was really cool to see that you're actually, you're putting into action what you're saying out there.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in collaboration, but I love that you noticed that. Y'all, there are market, like brokerages doing this like crazy in our market. And they are literally pumping each other's stuff out like constantly. So it's making them look a lot busier. It's like creating that sense of community that we all want and desire that we really have here. But like we're forgetting, you know, oh, yeah, I can share your listing. I mean, let us know if you don't want to share your listings, but like, I think everybody does want that. So we have that sense of when we're getting to that, because these are kind of more of our like buckets that we want to talk more in depth about, but collaboration, this one.
Y'all are both getting ahead of me, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, these are Roswell's core values that really already exist.
Yeah.
All we're doing is calling them out, and it's connection, collaboration, authenticity, and growth. And I'm going to dive into all of those specifically here. But I think the importance of values, both in your business, in your personal life, and your family life, like when your values are clear, your decisions become easier, and the way you run your business or your family, they just, you have a North Star to help you make those decisions. We talked last week when we were chatting with Andy, a big value for us as we were raising our family is stability. That's why we've stayed in Roswell since 2013, you know, when our son started kindergarten and now he's a junior. Insane. And we've had opportunities to go elsewhere, but stability was a really important value for us. So having values helps us make decisions. I think a lot of what you see here, you will see flow through to areas of Market Center. You'll see it flow through our social media. And yeah, collaboration is huge. We'll dive into that in just a second. But here's some quotes on connection. I don't know if you guys are fans of Seth Godin, just phenomenal author, but he said, the rest of the world isn't nearly as important as the few who are here. Brene Brown, I'm a huge fan of Brene Brown. She's amazing. Incredible. She says, I define connection as the energy that exists between people when they feel seen, heard, and valued, when they can give and receive without judgment, and when they derive sustenance and strength from the relationship. Sorry, I'm a slide behind here that I am there. So JC and I thrive on connection. That's a huge part of why we made the decision to do this together. I've already made connections with so many of you this past week, and it's been amazing. Authenticity is obviously a huge value for us as well. It's been a little overwhelming, right? Just getting started, and we've experienced a lot of change. I was actually transitioning out of my corporate job last week as well. So it was, this is like kind of day 2 for us, really, just getting started. But I've connected with so many of you. And I think like a thriving business and Market Center really comes from that deep sense of shared purpose, community, and connection. And again, we're going to bake out all of our tactics associated with our strategy, and connection is going to be a big part of that, because we want to hear from you about the things that you guys want to see in terms of our tactics. And I don't think anyone in here does this, but maybe someone watching on Zoom is out there, don't live on an island. This can be a lonely job if you allow it to be, but it doesn't have to be, right? We can stay connected here.
Yeah, I was just
Say what?
gonna reiterate that our goal is that no one feels like they're just like out on their own, they don't know what to do. I mean, I think that's a large reason that a lot of people come to KW is because we are good at connection. It does take a little bit of your own, like, you have to get yourself connected, but if you ever feel like you're living out on, you're not connected, we want to know because we want to get you connected. So a big goal is just making sure everybody is connected in some way.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, Tammy, collaboration, right? The purpose of life is not to win, it's to grow and to share. When you come to look back on all that you've done in life, you will get more satisfaction from the pleasure you brought to other people's lives than you will from the times you outdid and defeated them. That's Harold Kushner. I love this as well. Perhaps the secret of living well is not in having all the answers, but in pursuing unanswerable questions in great company, right? We're never all going to have the answers, right? But we can chase them down together. We really have some amazing and exceptional agents here. If you have a question and need a resource and you don't know where to go, find us. Well, we'll have our contact info here at the end, but we can definitely get your questions answered. And again, don't live on an island. We talked about collaborating through social media. Guys, we want to use the KW Roswell social media to elevate you guys. I mean, this is about you all. When you guys have content that you create or listings, we want to share that. We want to share and collaborate together and help bring exposure to you guys. And to be honest, I think one of the things I'm going to talk about in a little bit is organic growth. I kind of want to create some FOMO here with KW Roswell. I want it to be that kind of community. Here's the thing, it already is, right? We just want to pour gas on it and make sure others are aware of it. I just jotted this down. We can go so much further, faster when we do it together. Jace, did you have anything you wanted to add there?
I think collaboration is unique to KW. I don't think a lot of other brokerages out there do collaboration, and I'm not even sure a lot of market centers are doing collaboration at a high level well. I think this can be like one of the most powerful things we do. I know some of y'all are like doing masterminds with your, sort of people that are in like a similar stage of business with you. I just think that's probably one of the most valuable things we can do. So I love that.
And I'm a natural collaborator, just,
Yeah.
That's who I am. It sometimes drives her crazy. Like when it's like, yeah, let's do the dishes, like.
Together. Well,
That's-
I'm more like, I'm way more like, no, you do, I'm like
Divide and conquer.
efficient person. So I'm like, you do this, I'll do this, like, and he's like, no,
No,
it's together.
let's hang, let's do it together, right? Way more fun together.
Yeah. Now, and my son, it's funny because our son is a collaborator too. He wants to collaborate on everything. And then our daughter is like very independent. So we have one of each.
Authenticity is going to be another value for us. I'm a huge fan of Adam Grant. He's an amazing author. If you just need some inspiration every day, follow Adam Grant with the things he says. But authenticity is not about marketing yourself to create an image. It's about aligning your actions with your values. And I think that's what you're going to see that JC and I do. We're going to align our actions in the market center with what our values are. And so authenticity is also like, it can kind of be courage as well, which is I share my real thoughts and real feelings, and I show up the most authentic version of myself every day. And I can say this, what you hear JC and I say, once we commit to something, we'll probably be slow to commit because there's a lot going on here. But when we commit to something, we're going to do it. When we say we're going to do it, we're going to do it. And we want to have authentic relationships here, and we can be open and honest about concerns that we have, and we can address them together, right? Hopefully we've already modeled some of that, right? Like in the first week. But if you have concerns about anything and you have ideas and ways to help us get better, just come tell us, right? Let's have an open and honest conversation about that. You're looking like you're chomping at the bit to say
Yeah, I
something.
am, because I think one of Nate's superpowers is difficult conversations. So like he can take whatever you bring to him and it's okay. Like if you have a concern or you have like you're upset about something or anything, even if like don't ever feel like you have to show up and pretend like everything's great or you're excited about something if you're not. Like he really wants to have those authentic relationships, and I think that's just something that he's so good at. And then if you ever have a client that is like just, ready to, I don't know, kill the deal or like whatever, a very difficult client, he's your person because he can diffuse like people that are upset in a way that I mean, it's really remarkable. I mean, he's married to me, so like, I come in all like, this and that, I'm all upset and like, he can easily sort of bring that temperature down, but I think it'll be a huge asset to anybody that is dealing with like a very difficult client, which I know we do sometimes. Or maybe a difficult agent on the other side. I know we deal with that a lot too. He's very, very good at that. So I just want to like say, bring him whatever you got going on.
That's sweet thing. Thank you.
Can I just say too, I've actually experienced that firsthand.
Yeah.
Obviously with new leadership, and it's always challenging, it's always, oh, how's this gonna be, right?
Yeah.
And what's their style like? And I already had something yesterday where I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous to bring this to both of them. It wasn't like the way I wanted to present myself, but I had to go and tell them being authentic. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be bad. And I talked to them about it and immediately was like, okay, how do we solve it? How do we fix this? How do we make it better? How do we smooth things over? And it was just the calmest reaction I've ever had when I was getting all in my head about it. So it's experiencing firsthand their leadership style and that they do what they say they're gonna do. So
That's kind of.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Okay, growth. Let's talk about growth. Growth is a mindset, right? Does anyone listen to Brian Buffini's podcast? If you're not, he's unreal. He's from the real estate industry. He has a massive coaching company. And I get value every time I listen to his podcast. A lot of times he has quick cuts as well that are 8 minutes. So when you're on a quick commute in between phone calls, he's incredible.
It's so good.
But he said this on his podcast the other day, and it just stopped me in my tracks. And it said, we can't become what we need to be by staying what we are. And that like literally cut through me like a knife. Oprah Winfrey says the big secret in life is that there is no secret. Whatever your goal, you can get there if you're willing to work. And I would add to that and grow, if you're willing to work and grow. Billy Cox said life will only change when you become more committed to your dreams than you are to your comfort zone. I'm going to live out of value here real quick.
Yeah.
Authenticity.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm out of my comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
Stepping into this leadership role and leading this market center. But I knew I had to do it because it was time to get out of my comfort zone, right? I'm just being authentic, right? And living out of value and sharing that with you guys. The first step in growth is taking ownership of where I am today. That means in my business, my finances, my health, my relationships. And I can make excuses in any of these areas. But I know those excuses are just lies that I'm telling myself. That's what ownership and growth look like. And here's the thing, when we meet and start to connect about like your dreams and goals, Jason and I, we'll have a lot of things that we can help with nuggets and models, but it's also possible what we'll be doing is just reminding you of what you already know, right? I saw Andy post something the other day that I was like, dang it, Andy. He said the results you're looking for are in the work.
You're avoiding.
You're avoiding. That's what it said. Yeah. And I was like, dang it. Like you got me, right? It was one of those like, You talking about the quote I just said? Yeah, he said, the results you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding.
And he's not that smart, that's a Gary Kelly.
Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so if we're consistently focusing on connection, collaboration, authenticity, our growth here as a market center, it's going to be organic, right? It's just going to happen as a result of those things. And in the spirit of authenticity, I'm going to share this growth sheet unless you have something else you want to.
No, yeah, I think with growth, it's just that we grow as people. I'm like, just, I don't know, I'm almost like afraid of complacency. Like, I just want to always be like moving forward in some way that may be like personally, financially, relationally, my health, my business, maybe it's all of those. We want the market center to grow because like, we always want to be growing as people and as a market center. But we want that growth to be like authentic and organic. We don't want that to be, you know, just for growth. We want it to be because it is an amazing place to be and we know it is. So, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Let me say, I have the tendency to be a self-help junkie.
Who does?
No.
You can already tell, you see it. You're calling me out. You're calling me out.
Yeah.
I have a tendency to read things and be like, oh, that's good, right? And then move on to the next thing that's like, oh, that's good. In 2025, I'm trying to resist the urge to do that. I found something that I thought was very helpful in planning my day. And I'm just going to share it with you guys. Raymond, do you happen to have the electronic version that I sent you? You can pull it up. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Growth Day. Brandon Bouchard started it. He's a motivational speaker and I'm on his email list. He has like a non-paid and then like a subscription service. He created this one pager to craft your day that has just been so helpful for me. And I'm still trying to like make this a habit. Right now it's a discipline, you know, it's not built into my natural rhythm. But I'm trying to. So it has 4 things at the top. Let's see. Yes, yep. So this is called a high performance planner page. I'm just going to read some things off here real quick, just so you guys can get a feel for how I start my day. So my morning mindset, and this is like, you know, you've woke up, it's raining outside, you know, the dogs are coming inside dirty. And I'm like, oh man, I got to get my mind right, you know? So one thing I can get excited about today is a positive phrase or sentence I can say to myself several times today is, someone who needs me on my A game today is, a situation that might stress me out or trip me up today could be, and the way that my best self would deal with that is, someone I could surprise with a note, gift, or sign of appreciation is, one action I could take today to demonstrate excellence or real value is, one bold action, bold's a, you know, obviously a very familiar term in this world. One bold action I could take today is, I love this one. If I was my own high performance coach, I would tell myself this today. I would complete this day proud of my efforts if I make sure and then the last one is, the big picture I have to keep in mind today is that I'm working steadily towards whatever your big why is, right? That's why your big why is so important. Being authentic. I've been terrible about the evening journal. I've been good about the starting in the morning, but the evening journal, a moment that I really appreciated today was, a situation or task that I handled well today was, something I realized or learned today was, I could have made today better if something that could have helped me feel more connected to others today would have been. And again, if I was my own high performance coach, I would tell myself this statement about today. And then you just grade yourself on 6 things: clarity, productivity, energy, influence, necessity, and courage. I love the courage one. I shared my real self thoughts and feelings today. We'll send this out to you guys. Feel free to incorporate it into part of your daily rhythm.
Who's that?
Brandon Bouchard. is, yes, and we'll send that out as a part of the recap. Yep,
Yeah, and I
you
think
bet.
if it feels like, oh, maybe it's too much, you could like break it up, you know, maybe like.
Just ask yourself 2 questions.
2 questions a
Off the
day or
list,
something like
you
that.
know, to make it a little more palatable, because you probably already have rhythms established to do some of this.
How long does that take you to do each one?
I'd say 10 minutes. It's not,
Oh,
you
it
just,
seems like a 30.
you gotta,
Yeah.
if you can make it 30 minutes, you can, but starting your day with something 30 minutes, introducing a new habit will be really challenging. It's just like bing, bang, boom, go through it. It helps with the mindset and get ready for the day.
What time are you up in the morning?
6-ish. 6-ish, depending on whether.
We're trying, we always have really high hopes of moving that back. So if you're a real early morning riser.
Let us know your
we
tips.
hear from you.
Let us know your
I
tips.
think 6 is early enough.
Yeah.
So, what, just 2 things you can expect from us. I'll be reaching out periodically to check in with you guys and get a pulse on how things are going, what we could get better at. JC and I, once we get our systems in place, we're gonna do our best to have like an appointment, type schedule. I think it'll be helpful for you guys. It'll be helpful for us to kind of manage our day and help Raven and the team manage their days. We still got to get our Calendly up and running to where we have systems for that. But I just wanted to set that expectation for you guys. But 2 things. One, we are going to send out a survey. It'll be 4 or 5 questions. If you guys, when you receive that, please fill it out. It'll just be helpful for us to kind of know what's going well. Maybe some things that change. There'll be an open field, right? Where you guys can type in and say, hey, this is going well, this isn't. And then what was the second thing?
Meet a Calendly, did you talk about that?
Yeah.
And survey?
Oh, there's the survey, and then we'll be reaching out periodically for one-on-one conversations and
Yeah.
stuff. That's it.
Oh, and we definitely want to know if there are people that are trying to grow teams. We want to know that because I keep getting a lot of questions about that. So I just want to make sure that I've got everybody. And that's really more for me as I'm talking to anybody that's interested in our market center. I want to know if you're trying to grow a team that I can connect y'all. Because that's something I want to really just be able to do like right off the bat is making sure. And I don't want to be only like connecting 3 teams if there's more people out there that are looking for people.
Connection.
Yeah.
You're gonna see this picture a lot. I do love coffee, but this was part of a brand shot. Some of you guys know I host a podcast on wellness and mental health. This was part of that photo shoot. We're gonna shoot more photos.
We
but
are.
I do love coffee though. Has everyone been able to snag that?
Yeah.
Okay. Want me to hold it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were so taken with the photo.
Okay.
Let's go there.
That's right.
That was his second cup, so. he got
That's
it.
right, yes, yes. That's not authentic, is it? Call me out. You called me out.
Well, it's a make it seem so.
I actually think it was empty. I think it was empty. Did everybody snag that? And then here's JC. You did?
But I sent you my card.
Perfect.
But I need you.
Can you send it to yourself?
So on the 3 dots to the top right,
Yeah.
click on there and it says download to my phone. I believe
You gotta go through a
that.
couple steps to download.
Does it?
Where?
Is that right?
Oh, does it? I don't know.
So.
Man,
What's that? Put mine back up?
I think yours was showing Nate.
No, it did?
Jason.
Oh, no.
Oh, we'll get you JC's contact info. I must have put the wrong, I think I put the wrong QR code in there.
Both is for Nate.
Sorry.
Slides today, anybody who's having trouble with the QR code, I'll include his actual business card in there with your slides, but you can.
I don't even know why I'm trying to save your card. I have yours.
But I think that, we did the wrong QR code.
Yeah, you got a lot of paper cards.
We were like, punishing this as we were running in here, sorry.
I actually might have changed it after I sent you the slides. So,
Oh, that's what happened.
yeah.
Okay, well, we'll make sure y'all have that on the email.
Okay, hey, and in the spirit of growth, JC and I
Oh, it
are,
was wrong.
We'll send it out with the
it
slides.
was going to my contact info. We'll send out hers, with a recap. In the spirit of growth, if any of you are looking to run or walk a 5K,
Walk, I will be walking.
if you're not familiar with the Atlanta mission, their mission is to end homelessness in Atlanta. It's a phenomenal organization. The way they describe this run, it's a run in the cold for those who sleep in the cold. We've already met our fundraising goal, so we don't need money, but you do have to pay to run. It's like $45. We would love it if you would want to come run, walk with us.
It's this Saturday.
It's this Saturday, so not a whole lot of notice, right? But just wanted to invite you guys to that, if that's something.
It's really awesome. The Atlanta mission is incredible. I'm not sure a lot of people are.
Where is it?
It's downtown,
Yeah.
near Centennial Park. That's where it starts. So, okay, that,
Well, do you just want to say like their mission is to get people like, not just,
already said that.
oh, you said it.
Yeah.
Like functioning in society.
Oh, yeah, it's to rehabilitate.
To rehabilitate people and get them like back on their feet and like,
Yes.
it's a really cool.
Amazing organization. And actually their CEO, Tinsley, he worked at North Point, for a season. So, okay, that concludes my part and JC's part, of the presentation. Do y'all have any questions right now? I mean, Raven, are we okay on time? Like,
Yes, we're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nicole,
Yeah, I just had a question. Love the slide presentation. I want to know a little bit more concrete. What numbers, we're confident, there's 3 of us here in PLG. What numbers do you want us to bring and help you guys with as far as agent count? As far as those, I want to hear those kind of numbers.
We're
Like
not.
how many agents do we have right?
Figure that out yet.
We're not focused on that.
Let me ask him. He can tell me that.
yeah, so we don't know yet.
Okay.
I mean, this is-
I would like to see that.
And
So,
actually-
you know what Windward has, what we
Yeah.
gotta do and all that kind of stuff.
JC and I,
And let's not just focus on numbers, let's focus on quality. and
Yes.
quantity.
Yes.
Everybody wants to know
I
about the
agree.
LCD after.
Yeah, agree with that.
Yeah.
We have not just worry about that. Goals.
And I think, guys, their biggest thing right now is just making sure they get to know you guys. And they connect with you and see what's important to you, and that's their mission right now,
definitely.
while they're getting settled.
Yeah.
But Nicole, we'll get there, because I think it's important to know where we want to go financially as a market center as well.
Exactly.
I mean, it's essentially day 2 for us. We just wanted to share our values
Cool, yeah.
and kind of how we're making decisions and the funnels those go through. Any other questions?
Yeah, kind of in that same vein, so I'm newish, I've only been here 8 weeks, but I have someone that I'd like to get into Keller Williams.
Yeah.
So what do I do?
Just put them on a text
I mean, like,
conversation.
like something like this?
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah, you can do like a group text or an email and
Okay.
connect us that way, and then I can take it from there. You can send me their information or send them my information, so we should connect
I don't
after.
have their license yet, so I was telling her
That's
about
fine.
scholarship here and stuff.
Yeah, we have lots of things.
He rear-ended me in a parking lot, so I.
oh, okay. Always opportunities.
Yeah, I will take that, especially, our newer agents. I would love to take all of those from you and help them, if they're aligned with KW and help them learn about us and hopefully join us.
And I will say, a team meeting is a great place to bring somebody, because I think this is a great, like, microcosm of our culture, of Roswell culture. So I think they'll get a feel for who we are. And view JC and I as like extensions of your team to build your talent. I mean, we're ambassadors that will help you, build your profit share. Yeah, so
Yeah.
anything else for now? John, you're looking real serious back there, like the wheels are turning. No, you're good? Good. Awesome. Yes, ma'am.
Can I share my coming soons and like new listing? I'm
Yes.
looking for someone to host open house. Like we're on that
We already got hands up.
Got a lot of takers, got a lot of takers. So before we get to that, thank you guys for welcoming us with open arms. We're super thrilled to be here. And we'll get our systems down and you'll hear from us. And if you need us, we'll make it very simple to schedule time, with us. Thank you.
All right, guys, let's get down to what's going on in everyone's business. If you have an open house or a caravan coming up this weekend or this week, please feel free to write it on the board before you leave today, so that everybody can see what's going on here. And then Cynthia, if you want to talk about your open house, and we'll go around the room.
Well,
Don't write on Chandler's magnets,
I
though,
know.
please.
No, so I have a new listing. I have a new listing. It's a condo. It's a 1-1. It's in but it's right next to the Beltline. It's listed for $299. The HOA fees are really low compared to everything else of what they get, and they get like a parking spot, everything. I mean, it's secure. So, again, it's $299. I am looking for someone to host the open house. And then I have another one that is a 3-2, that one's in Loganville for, $369. Everything it's a ranch. It's brand new 2-car garage. It's the perfect starter home for someone in the neighborhood. It's very tranquil. There's no HOA, but it is a neighborhood. So let me know if you're interested. It's
Where's the first one?
the first one is a condo, is near the Beltline. It's the Freedom Lofts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you rent there?
No, well, I mean, you can, but there's rent restriction, there's cap. Yeah.
Anybody else have new business? Any buyer or seller needs? Crystal?
I just want to share a win. I have like 4 homes in one of my farm, and Mark sat on my open house, one of them. And we had like 10 or 12 leads through that. It definitely helps. Thank you guys for your support and helping us with those open houses. So thank you. Oh, yeah.
And Tammy, I thought I saw you raising your hand. So
I have it coming soon. It's a 5-bed, 7-bath in Milton.
We might need to talk to you.
I would love to.
Okay.
So it's actually gonna be like this FNLS next Wednesday, and just wait for pictures to come back, so.
Yeah.
The price, 1.6.
Somebody else just posted, I think at GLG, looking for up to 1.8. Nothing
Yeah.
they like.
Yeah, it's been 2.5 acres, beautiful home.
Nice. Wendy, you have one as well?
I have a new listing. It's actually not in a neighborhood. It's in like an old school neighborhood, so no HOA, no rent restrictions. That's why I'm even mentioning it. It's in Grayson. It's a range of 8. We're gonna go on the market at 250. It's in good condition, but they are selling it as it's in the same situation. Just under a half. And that'll go, it's on Greystone Parkway. It'll get to the thing.
All right. Anybody else have anything going on? Markia?
Yes, I have kind of listing at the Eclipse 459 that just hit the market. Also just took 4 buyers last week, so various price points, so definitely let you know what you have available. And potentially a new listing coming soon next week, and coming at least 640.
All right. And Myra, you have one too?
And I have a 4-3 in, it's a ranch on a basement. This one is for lease, and it's coming soon in the Lassiter district, Lassiter High School district in East Cobb. So if you need a renter that might become a buyer down the road, send that to me.
How much is the rent?
The rent, we are starting at, well, we're hoping between 3,500 and 4,000. It's brand new. It's a brand new home.
Tweet?
I have a home in the Royal Lakes Golf Country Club community in Flowery Branch, hitting the market next week for $715. It's a 4-3, beautiful 4-side brick. Views of the golf course right in its backyard. So please, if you have any buyers that are looking in that area, send them our way. It is occupied.
All right, guys, we're gonna, Yuri, did you have one before we move
Yeah,
on?
mine is a bit different. So I have a client that just bought a piece of land, it's right on about 3 acres. And for future projects, we're kind of looking for like custom builders.
Yeah, just say what it is. Say what it is.
Yeah, so,
What is he building? There you go. It's a little bit different to the townhome, not house houses, townhome.
Yeah.
But if anyone's got anything, because I didn't have anything to help.
All right, listen to him speak more.
Yeah, so.
All right, guys. Oh, Robin, go ahead.
It's not a house, it's not a townhome. It's a class. Tomorrow, staging, 1 o'clock, y'all come out, we're having giveaways.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up, guys. Ending with inspiration for your week. Make your vision so clear to yourself and others that fear becomes irrelevant.
Yes.
Thank you. If you have no.